This is a real quick thing on the dx7 and a spektrum receiver. And believe it or not, this is a CP. The heads are moved. The E-flight receiver has been removed, and each one of these has been marked with what it says it is, as I took them out of the old one. And this is elevator, this is pitch, and this is aileron, I think. Maybe this is aileron, this is pitch. Anyway, it's either aileron or pitch back here, and this is elevator. And then we're going to have a throttle channel and a rudder channel. And if you look at your 6100, it's got all that stuff on it. Alright, I'm going to start plugging them in here, and I'll show you how it goes. It's easy. Okay, this is throttle. It goes into THRO, throttle. There is a plus, a minus, and a signal, the little U-looking thing there. The brown wire is the signal. You got red, black, that's plus and minus, and then the brown wire is signal. And it just plugs in where the brown wire will be on the signal pin. And now we do the rest of them. Okay, I've got the throttle, the aileron, ALE, ELEV for elevator, and then rudder, which comes off of the 3-in-1 there. Throttle and rudder always come off the 3-in-1. And then I've got pitch, which goes in the auxiliary 1 hole. I'm going to do that, and then we'll set it up on the DX7. Okay, they're all plugged in. It's ready to be stuck to the sticky tape. And here comes the bind plug. We're going to put it in the bat hole because we got to bind it to the DX7. Okay, when I was doing this, I would have paid dearly for somebody to show me how to do this. Alright, for DX7, scroll and down and turn it on at the same time. I don't know if I can do this with these fingers. Okay, that was the 52. I want to decrease because I want to go down to the CP. Okay, that's my model. Alright, this is where you put the name in. There it is. It is a heli. Okay, I'm not going to do it. Well, no, I'm not going to do a data reset. Trainer, inhibit, don't care about it. Throttle recovery, don't care about it. Input select, aux 2, and gear are just that. 3 servos, 120 degrees, and that's it. Now, turn it off. Wait a second. Turn it back on, and we're on CP. Now, same thing, scrolling down. This gives us our setup menu, and going through them, everything's at normal. Okay, reversing switches. That's what you need first. You want to be aileron, elevator, and rudder. I'm just clicking the select to go through them, and those 3 should be up. Pit should be down. Okay, up. Subtrim, you can use the subtrim to make sure you're on the right servo, and that's pretty easy. I keep everything at 100%. Over here, this is important, 60/60, and right now we're running plus 21% on the mix, and that may change. Throttle hold, doesn't matter. Throttle curves, normal. Pitch curves, keep them like they are. Everything is set just as if it was brand new. So that's it. Turn off. Wait a second, and we're going to bind it. Okay, for this, I'm using this beat up CP. It doesn't have the head on it right now because I want to go back and redo that spindle shaft because that spindle shaft is messed up, so I'm just going to leave it the way it is. It's fine this way. I haven't stuck this down yet because I want to make sure that these pins are right, and I've got to get this bind plug out when we're ready. Using a regular CP battery, I have a switch in line with this one. And as you can see, it's trying to bind. We go over here. Turn it on first. Make sure you're in CP. I am. Come behind it and hit CP. And it is binding. And it just bound. Okay. Turn it off. Turn it off. Remove the bind plug. Okay, the bind plug is out. We're ready to start seeing if we got it right. So turn him on. I should have the transmitter on first, but that's okay. Okay, we're getting green and red. We're waiting for the signal. There comes the signal up. We're getting the green light. And we have a green light. All right. Now, okay, I have the tail motor in, don't I? Yes, I have the motors in. We want to remove those. Remove your motors. Motor plugs. Remember, the bottom is always the main motor, and that positive goes on the bottom. This is the tail motor, and positive goes on the top. That's just the way they did it. All right, with no motors plugged in, we want to go check our servos. So, forward. Okay, it's easier to do this from the back, I think. For me, it is. Okay, we're going to watch the swash plate. I'm going to go forward, and that kicks it forward. We're going to go back, and that kicked it back. We're going to go left, and that kicked it left. We're going to go right, and that kicked it right. We're going to give it a little juice. Always be careful when you do that. And it goes up and down. That's full throttle, and that's up and down. Okay, it looks like it's moving correctly. And left and right where it's not going to happen. So that's it for now until I get the head on. And that's setting up the CP. And the main thing to remember was the reversing and the swash mix. And I can show you the swash mix again just in case. Okay, you just push those two together. You go through your screens. This is mainly to get it in there. Then you can set all this later. 60, 60, and 21. Then that's a plus 21 on that pitch. Aileron reversed. Elevator reversed. Rudder reversed. That's it. And we know this works. And I'll crank this up, get this head fixed, and alright, I'll turn that off. Let's get the head fixed and the thing set up the rest of the way, and then we'll go fly.